Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Great Day Houston. That was the Brittany Balma Band, and they will be with us throughout the show. All right, you know how we keep hearing about the problems with millennials and Gen Xers? Well, ready or not, here they come, and we're depending on them. Microsoft Epic recently launched in Houston. The STEM program challenged middle school students to fix a real-world problem with a technical solution using AI or artificial intelligence. So what problem did the students fix? Let's find out. Please welcome Microsoft Epic President Caesar Wright and the winning team, Emma, Bradley, Ethan, and Ashika. Good morning. Caesar, you have come on the show several times to talk about just kind of the component that needs to go along with standard education is to really promote the free thinkers.
Exactly, to help students find what they're interested in, because that is what's going to enable them to really be epic. And we mean that as more than just sort of a mantra, because kids are told, you know, be good, be excellent, be great. And the thing is that if they aspire to be epic, to do things that nobody's done, nobody's achieved, they're going to hit good and excellent along the way, right?
Explain to us what the Microsoft Epic program is.
Sure. So EPIC stands for Education Partnerships for Inspired Communities. And the idea was to leverage the partnerships in this community and all the amazing community organizations, educators, nonprofits, to scale up the types of education outreach that Microsoft offers. So the first iteration of EPIC focused on artificial intelligence and data science. And the idea is artificial intelligence is going to permeate pretty much everything we do, from industry, customer service, you name it.
Yeah.
It's going to have some AI component. And if we can prepare these students with a foundational understanding of that at this level, then the opportunities for them in higher education, industry, and careers are just off the charts.
Yeah, and it's interesting because a lot of current executives today never had that kind of foundation or that kind of training. And so you kind of look at the genesis of this. You know, Bill Gates, of course, as we know, started Microsoft, and he was one of those kind of free thinkers, smart enough to get into Harvard, but dropped out because it was like, well, you're not really teaching some of the stuff that I think could work, right? So sometimes education can lock you in. In the beginning with Bill Gates, he told a company that he had a software program that they could use, and they said, okay, we want it. Only they hadn't invented it yet. Yeah, right. So they got work and they got busy.
Right.
All right. So tell us about, and with these EPIC events, what the challenge was for these students.
Sure. So I was a professor at Rice, and part of my focus for all engineering students was that if you are not trying to make people's lives better, happier, safer, or more fulfilling, you've failed in your mandate as an engineer. So that's what we challenge these students to do, is to develop a foundational understanding of artificial intelligence, identify a real-world problem, something that could improve society, and apply that understanding of AI.
Yeah.
Then they had to develop a Shark Tank-style pitch, formulate a product and a concept, and pitch to a panel of experts that were fairly hard on them, I think.
Yeah.
And this is the team that won the semifinals and then the finals.
Yeah. All right. So Emma, there are a lot of things that happen here when you get a challenge like this, and one of them is just to learn to do teamwork, right, and value each other's ideas. What lessons did you learn doing this?
Well, I learned how to work with my whole entire team, and we learned how to mingle and how to communicate and solve ideas, and to solve little arguments along the way.
Yeah, right. All right, and Bradley, what was it that you all came up with?
We came up with this artificial intelligence called Eva. It's meant to protect.
Okay, how did you decide how to name her? Did y'all argue over that?
Well, they were all talking about like how it was gonna work and stuff like that, and I was just writing down ideas for names, like, and I was like, Eva, that's what it is.
All right, and so, and what does Eva do?
It's designed to protect you on the road. It has a series of sensors throughout your car that monitor your health and your actions while you're driving.
So this is like what every 16-year-old getting a license should have. Should have Eva in their car. Okay, so it was aimed at. How did you decide that should be the idea? Making people safer on the road.
Well, my dad is a defense attorney, and he works with a lot of DWIs, so it helps me understand how big of a problem it really is. So we were brainstorming ideas, and we found that this was a big problem, and then we connected that to just vehicular accidents in general, whether that be medical problems or being intoxicated.
Yeah, okay, Ashika, so you defined what the problem was, and there's oftentimes a great divide between the problem and solving it. What was that journey like?
Well, we made up a list of what we actually wanted to do, and then we narrowed it down to what can be like dual aspects of like putting things together. and what we really didn't need to do. And then we came up with that list and then put it in, and that's how we got our idea.
Yeah, critical thinking there. Okay, so what do you like to do when you grow up one day?
I want
Oh,
to
I
be.
feel like y'all are already grown.
I'd like to be in the mechanical engineering field.
You?
I want to be a biomedical engineer.
Okay.
I want to be an aerospace engineer.
Aerospace engineer
Okay.
at NASA.
Yes, absolutely. You mentioned that they had to do a Shark Tank style of presentation, and you actually watched some Shark Tank folks to see how they had done it. Who was one of the people that you watched that you thought would be really cool to kind of fashion your pitch after?
We watched the person that made Quick Flip and their Shark Tank pitch which I think is labeled as the best Shark Tank pitch.
Yeah.
And it helped us realize how we can really connect with the audience.
Yeah, is that Rener?
Henner.
Henner. Okay, Henner.
Brazilian, so,
Okay.
so all the R's. they
Or
pronounce
H. Okay, Henner.
Henner
Yeah.
Gracie.
Well, guess what? He found out about you all, and he wanted to send you a message.
What's up, you guys? I'm Rener Gracie, creator of Quick Flip Convertible Apparel and contestant on season 10 of ABC's Shark Tank. I want to congratulate the Microsoft Epic winning team. Remember, you guys, stay focused, think big, and always be epic.
Very cool. All right, and he had something else.
So as one of your prizes, obviously, you're going to receive the Quick Flip hoodie. We have one of these for each of you. I'm just demonstrating one.
Yeah, right.
But this was hugely important because what you guys did was very interesting. You identified a problem, you found a technical solution, and it was needed. And that's what that's why we selected this product. That's what Quick Flip did. He identified a need, ideated a solution, found a market for that, and then created a product. And you guys did a great job taking the strategic communication that he used in his Shark Tank presentation, and you applied that, and that was one of the differentiators and one of the reasons that you won the overall contest.
Yeah. All right, so out of curiosity, is there a problem in the world that if you could just push a button and make go away or be fixed, what would it be?
Most likely I would stop World War II or just stop global warming.
Oh, you would go back in time and stop
Yeah.
change history a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
I guess I would just improve education. People know what's required and what's right, what to do. Then they'll act right and do the right thing.
Yeah, I think what you said was you need to put in education like social programs like this and like civics classes again, so we know how to treat each other, right? All right, and work together as a team.
I'm with him. I would want to fix the problem of the lack of proper education around the world.
Okay, all right.
I want to fix lack of organic food and like clean water.
Yeah. All right. So the things that they did here are things that can end up on a resume for college one day, right?
Exactly. This is a huge differentiator. The idea is that if they learn these skills, teamwork, leadership, project management, how to do all of this in middle school, they haven't even gotten to high school yet. Then once they're in high school, my goal is that they'll found a company, patent an idea, send me some residuals.
Yeah, right.
And then they'll go to college because they want to, and they just bought their parents a house. And,
Yeah,
and
and that's what colleges are looking for, is kind of that self-starter there. All right,
Exactly.
coming up, could your child be the next Bill Gates? The other programs your children can participate in and even create to get a jump start in their careers.